Oh snap! I just noticed we were recording.
Yeah, yeah, I do that subtly, so you don't. So you just give it to me raw. You know what I mean?
I feel like you could have chose those words better.
Welcome to Film Throwpology episode 4.
Is it four? My goodness.
Yeah, why? What did it feel like? Does this feel like more of a episode 3 kind of vibe that you're getting?
Felt like 15 or something. I
You feel
don't
like you've been doing this forever?
know.
We've been doing it like a month.
Maybe. Yeah. This one's gonna be awesome.
Yes, tell us.
It's actually real.
That's good.
The other
Tell
one
it. Tell
wasn't
us
real,
what.
and we had to try and make it something out of nothing.
That's right.
All right, all right, all right. I've been wanting to say this all week. Okay, today we are gonna need a bigger boat because we're about to sink our teeth into Jaws. Yep, been waiting all week just to say that.
I hate you.
Jaws. That's the film we're talking about. Unironically, one of the best films ever created. Yeah, I fucking said it.
That's probably fair.
Thoughts? Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay. Just
probably
wanted to make
fair.
sure that wasn't spicy.
I don't know.
I,
That's spicy. That
mm-hmm.
was. You make sure that wasn't
Wasn't a spicy take.
a habanero take.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right.
I'm gonna see.
So my film. Oh wait. By the way, you've seen Jaws, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen it for sure.
Okay.
Several times. I think most recently I watched it a month ago for Shark Week.
Oof. Oof. Got to talk about Shark Week too.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a
Anyway.
full-fledged. This is the whole thing.
So Jaws, 1975 film.
Wow.
Directed by some small town director, Steven Spielberg, something like that. Anyway, no, I'm joking. Steven Spielberg.
It's pronounced Spielberg. Asshole.
I wanted to kind of take some time because he has a little bit of history within the film world. What do you have a favorite film?
Of Spielberg's?
Yeah.
Uh, um, fuck, I don't know. That's actually really hard.
I'm looking through it right now. I
Hold up, I gotta look through
I currently don't have one, but
it. Okay.
because he has so many fucking movies, but I was gonna use this time to pull up the list and just look and see.
No, not Steven Tyler. Steven
I
Spielberg.
I think I know what it is actually, but
Whoa.
I gotta keep looking, making sure.
Wait, what is?
Yeah, I think I know what mine is. I'm looking at the list.
Okay.
I haven't said it yet though.
Okay. Well,
Do you have yours?
No, not at all. I'm looking through his list right now. Go ahead. I wanna hit me with yours.
Okay. I feel I'm a little insecure about my choice, so I'm just gonna make sure I look through this before I say it, because there's a lot of great movies. Obviously, he's done. Okay?
Yeah. Absolutely. Hold up.
But the one that I think hit me the most,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'm gonna say it. Damn it, damn Minority Report. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
That movie was off the meat rack. Okay. Tom Cruise, killing it again. Scientology and all.
Alright.
It was a banger. I really appreciated the themes that were tackled. Dang, I don't want to. We're not going to turn this into a Minority Report episode. But that's a great movie. Check it out. Came out in 2002. Tom Cruise, bunch of other people. Great movie. Highly recommend.
All right. Uh,
What's yours?
I'm looking right now because
Hit me.
there are so many. Well, also
Hit
the
me
hard
with
part
your
is like
best shot.
I have to actually go to IMDb, or else it's gonna give me all these other movies that he either like helped write or produced, because he produces so much shit, like so much more than he directs. I'm pretty sure.
True, true, true.
Um,
Well, that's not true. Looking at what I'm seeing, but that's okay.
director, he has 58 credits. As a producer, he has 182.
Well, what I'm looking at is bullshit. Then I don't know.
Are
It
you
only
looking at
shows him
IMDb?
producing. No, I'm looking on Wikipedia. It only
That's your
has.
problem.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is it? How many does that have?
This one only has like doesn't have nearly as many producer credits. This is like almost fully director with only 3 of them being roles or
I don't know.
yeah, there's I'm sure it's not all of his producer credits.
Yeah. Um. All right. Well, I gotta pick one because we gotta get into Jaws. So, favorite Steven Spielberg
Dude, we can
movie?
edit the part out, of us waiting. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We can just be, yeah. Editing magic. Woohoo!
Ooh, exactly.
It's all black
Editing
magic.
It's all black.
Oh
I don't know, cause like, huh?
Pick a movie.
I don't know. I'm going down the list. It could be Jaws. I'm not honestly. It totally could be Jaws. It could be Indiana Jones. Could be Jurassic Park. It could just be Schindler's List. I don't know.
You just listing all his movies.
Yeah, I know. They're all
Pick one.
they're all on about the same level to me. I would
Commit
say
to one. Show commitment.
I don't know. I feel pressed to just say Jaws because objectively, I feel like that's his best film that he's ever done.
We'll see if it's his best film. Okay.
So far, I guess.
No, I'm
sure.
just saying. No. I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
that film did a lot of damage to the world. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know.
I see. Okay, well, maybe.
But it is pretty good.
Maybe I'll say Schindler's List then, just because I don't want to align myself with the evils of the world. But
Wait, what? Excuse me?
no, not like. That didn't deliver the way I wanted it to. I don't think.
Was that
no.
a sarcastic,
No.
ironic statement?
On some level, yes. No, I don't
Okay.
want to. I
That
don't
makes
want
me feel
to.
better.
Well, no, like the Schindler's List is about the evils of the world. It didn't directly influence evils within the world.
You don't know that.
I don't. I guess not. Were there any reports of like a rise in like neo-Nazi party movement in America like after that? I don't know.
Maybe.
It could have been. I have no idea.
I'm just being
It totally could
difficult.
have been.
All right, so our
Winding
favorite
me up.
movies:
Okay.
Jaws and Minority Report. Check them both out if you have not seen them before. Also, not gonna lie, runner up. It's partially like nostalgia factor. I don't give a shit. E.T. Phone Home. Let's go. Anyway.
Oh, see,
As-
if we're going up to the nostalgia level, then it's Hook.
Okay, boom. Okay, so
Robert Williams.
that small dude, Spielberg,
Yeah.
directed the film. Also, another small timer, John Williams did the music. Need I say more?
Oh,
Okay.
he's pretty good, isn't he?
So, favorite score. Boom. Hit me.
Oh, of John Williams? Oh.
Yep, hit me. Favorite score.
Oh, fuck me. Why are you doing this?
Just do whatever comes to your brain first. Boom.
Jaws.
Jaws?
That's what comes to my brain first.
All right.
I don't know
it's
if that's
Jaws.
the favorite one. Honestly, nah. Favorite score, Star Wars.
That's a good one. For me,
Yeah. Oh,
I'm thinking about it. I probably should have had mine before, but I like the idea of figuring it out on the fly.
yeah.
Yo, I actually think it is Jaws for me too. Okay, cause like
Yeah.
it was, it's so iconic and it's
Hmm.
so fucking simple. It's two notes. Dun, and like there is stuff accompanying it, but like the core of it is two notes, and it makes me feel
Yeah.
like I'm about to
Yeah.
shit my pants every time I hear it. Okay, that's real music.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can you actually? You know what? You might be right. I think you're. Can name some any other two note progression, right? That you instantly recognize, or that has been done and redone by everybody in media and in everyday life. Like, name me two more iconic notes.
I couldn't, like, for real.
That's fair.
I think it's one of the most effective scores ever. Period. Like, I don't know. It's so good.
Yeah. No,
Love
you're
it.
probably right. When like just objectively, when you lay it down like that, can't compete, right?
Man, I don't know. It's
I
just
don't know.
such a unique
I
piece of music. It's really simple. It's using
Yeah.
really simple, like musical elements to create tension, and yeah, it is like half of what creates the tension in Jaws. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I mean, the music plays such a crucial part in Jaws as a um. You go ahead. You tell me.
It's just no, just
You
great.
inform me. I'm good.
No, I view the music as like another character that you can use to help facilitate whatever story you're trying to tell. The right like
Mm,
the right music can like create a scene. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So like, and I mean John
Yeah.
Williams, he's
Yeah.
just a master of that.
So yeah. For me, it's I agree. John Williams is definitely, I mean, hands down, possibly the best composer we've ever seen for film. But um, I mean, now like there's something for me. It's not necessarily another character to be used in in the movie, but it does the same thing that the inner that the camera does. You know what I mean? It
Mm-hmm.
matches the energy of the scene to to accomplish that, because like because there are moments in Jaws where like we're wondering if the shark is about to come up, but the music isn't there.
Yeah.
So that yeah. So like we kind of, and in fact the shark doesn't show up in that part. But then when those two notes drop,
You know shit's about to
watch your
go
ass.
down.
Yeah, watch your fucking ass. And it's I love there's like a complementary relationship between the music, and John Williams does this so well between the music and what's happening in the scene. When I say so, for me, Star Wars,
Uh-huh.
man, there's just and we've had this conversation about where Star Wars has went since the beginning and where it's at now, and it's just another corporate sellout that makes you want to cry.
Yeah. That
But back in the
occasionally puts out
day,
good
you
material.
know, yeah, exactly. And that occasionally hits you in the feels, but it only really hits you in the feels usually on nostalgic points when it brings back
Mm-hmm.
old characters and old stories and things like that. So
Yep.
like, um, but man, back in the day, those originals, man, when you watch the first Star Wars, and it was just about more than motherfuckers swinging a lightsaber around and knocking laser bullets out of the way and cutting people's hands off. Like that first one, when Luke Skywalker stands on top of a dune next to his home as the sons of Tatooine go down, and John Williams brings in this emotional music behind him, and like there's nothing happening in that scene, but because of what John Williams did, Luke looks out at the sunset, man, and just sees a better life for himself, sees something else in his future. And when you look at him looking out, you can feel that with him. And I think the music is the only reason that
Yeah,
is the case. It's magical, man.
music powerful,
All right,
man.
you keep going before I start fucking crying or whatever over here.
You do you, man. It's a safe space.
Yeah. No, that's
You can
fine.
cry if
I
you want to.
already cried over a movie in the past 24 hours. I don't need to do it again.
All right. So I think before I get into like the nitty gritty of like what Jaws has done to this world,
Yeah.
I want to say number one. Well, okay. I think the movie has taught us three things. Okay. We kind of talked about the first thing. Okay. The first thing is the damn Jaws theme fucking slaps. Okay.
Yeah.
It's simplistic, yet like again, two notes, but creates so much tension. Perfect for like
Mm.
that movie. Um, yeah, it's beautiful. I guess we can stop talking about the theme. So I'll move on to the second thing. Okay, it's one of the best horror movies ever in film history. Okay, and this is something. Wait, hold up, hit me. What you got? What you got?
I don't know. I've never thought of Jaws as a horror movie.
It absolutely is a horror movie.
No, I mean that makes sense. I've just never thought of it. I've literally only thought of it as a suspense drama movie. Like that's
Yeah, all
I don't
that
know.
blood,
No,
people
I mean yeah,
dying.
yeah.
It's a horror.
That make
And I,
that makes it makes sense, but like okay, well like that is Kill Bill a horror movie?
no,
All the blood, people dying, like that isn't.
but no. There's a pretty big distinction between Kill Bill and Jaws. Jaws being there's just they're just people out trying to fucking go for a swim and they're all being murdered by a shark, Jaws, whatever. And Kill Bill is definitely more of a revenge tale, easily.
You don't know what they did to that shark. You don't.
Well, unless deleted scenes comes out with like them killing Jaws's like parents back in the like 20s or whatever, I'm gonna say that one's a horror movie, not a revenge
Okay.
film.
All right. That's not what
So
Jaws 2 was about, was it? I thought it was.
I'm gonna keep it 100, guys. Didn't watch past Jaws 1. Gonna keep it 100. Mm-mm. I don't
That's
know.
fair.
I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're bad. I've only seen Jaws.
Jaws 2
Who
is not.
knows?
Jaws 2 is not the worst. Jaws 3 might be.
The worst.
Oh no, actually that's true. There
Oh.
is a fourth. There is a fourth Jaws also that is terrible. I think there are five actually.
So I didn't get
There are
the
too many.
didn't get to follow up on what the second thing was. The open portion of it was to talk about it being the best horror movie in film history.
I'm sorry.
But there's a
Yes.
reason for that outside of the music. Another reason that I will die on this hill saying
Okay.
is because it had some really damn good practical effects, which will always be better than visual effects. Yeah, I said it. Come at me.
That's right.
Yeah, no, but for real, it's specifically in horror movies too. I just think practical effects are way more scarier than visual
Yeah.
effects. Great example of that. I don't know if you've ever watched The Thing.
The original.
Both the original and the like newest version that came out in like 2013, 14, whenever recently.
I've seen the. Okay, I say original. I'm pretty sure it's actually not the original. I've seen the one with Kurt Russell, which I think was also a remake. If
I
I'm
actually
not
didn't know
mistaken.
that. But either way,
Yeah, I think
the
the
use
original
of
came out
practical,
like the
if you compare those
60s
two
or something.
movies and you see the use of practical effects in the older movie in comparison to like the newer one where it's like straight visual effects, I'm gonna be honest, like it doesn't look bad, I guess, because visual effects have came a long way, but I just feel like the things that are more real and more practical, and like it just comes off as more scary. And I think
Yeah.
that's part of what made Jaws so good is the use of practical effects to like I don't know if you just saw this fucking dumbass like computer generated shark fucking going around eating people. And you know what? There's actually movies like that came out recently. What's a good example of a fucking
The Shallows.
deep. I was gonna say Deep Blue Sea, and one of the most stupidest scenes ever. Have you seen Deep Blue Sea?
I haven't.
Oh man, you're missing out. Okay,
So
there's this whole.
Is it bad?
It's great. There's this whole like monologue that said. Wait, okay, hold up. Let me stop myself. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Okay, if you have not seen Deep Blue Sea, you're about to be spoiled. So Samuel Jackson gathers.
I don't think any.
Everyone cares. Anyway,
No
Samuel
one cares.
Jackson he brings the team together, and he has this like encouraging monologue while they're in the submarine or whatever under the water, and like we're gonna get through this, and blah 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 blah. And he's standing right next to the water, and right as he finishes the monologue, he gets just fucking swallowed whole by a shark. And I swear to God, it is actually one of the most funniest things I've ever seen. Because it's like, by the way, this is like some bullshit in terms of marketing. Because Samuel Jackson, I remember back then, I was a little kid, but I remember Samuel Jackson was like marketed as like one of the main characters of the fucking movie. And we're not even...
What year was this?
I don't fucking know. Let's see. 99.
Because I mean,
99.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm
it's
sure he
marketed as he's going to be like this major character. And we're like halfway, maybe not even halfway through the movie. And he just gets fucking eaten. And it's like, I guess he's not coming back, huh? Like, I don't know. I don't know. That movie is shockingly awful. But yeah. So yeah, visual effects suck. That's basically what I have to say about that.
All right. That's fair. Yeah. The
third thing.
I gotta watch. I don't even want to watch Deep Blue Sea. I just want to watch that part.
Actually, before we get to the third thing, something I didn't know until I did my research was that Jaws was considered the first big summer blockbuster. Did you know that?
What? No. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, most movies during its time did not make $100 million at the box office. Like, if you made $100 million, like, you were very successful, right? When Jaws came out, and by the way, that's globally, $100 million globally. Jaws came out. How much you think it made domestically? We're not even talking about globally. Domestically.
Wait. Oh, this is. I like these games. $300 million.
Close. 260 million in the good old US of A. All right, globally, do you want to try and shoot it globally?
Did it make $1 billion?
It did not.
Okay.
Keep in mind it's 1975.
I feel like it got close to $1 billion though. I was looking at your face for a hint.
Yeah, and then I got a good poker face, so.
Yeah, you hit me with that Lady Gaga shit.
But speaking of which, she's gonna be Harley Quinn in the next Joker movie. Sorry.
Yeah, is she?
Have you not heard? The Joker sequel is gonna be a
No,
musical.
I thought that.
Starring Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. No, that's real life.
I really thought that was a fucking
Welcome
joke.
to reality. It's happening.
Weird.
Let's go. Fucking Lady Gaga is my Harley Quinn. Anyway, how much globally? Oh wait, you were guessing
I fucking hate
a
you.
billion. Okay, it was
Is it?
472 million globally, which was
Oh,
still
okay.
a lot of fucking money.
I figured it would have at least made
When
like
you when
half
you
a billion.
when you think of inflation, that's like a bajillion trillion dollars. I think I did the
Yeah,
math.
yeah.
So with
That's
that said, it made 472 million. All right. Last guessing game. How much do you think the budget of Jaws was?
fuck. He couldn't have been that high. He was. Shit. What year did Close Encounters come out? This was this was before he was a household name, or this may have helped him become a household name. So that's that's all I'm wondering. Is this before Close Encounters or after? Because that's definitely gonna.
I'm not sure.
No, this was okay. I think the budget for Jaws was 20 million.
Incorrect. It was $9 million.
Oh, that's low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. I mean,
Cheap. You know what? You know what? This actually pissed. I know inflation's a thing, but I'm
Yeah.
curious, okay? How much was fucking Sharknado? You know? That dumbass movie.
I really. It should have been free.
I'm just
Anyone
curious.
that fucking paid for that.
Okay, I feel better.
How much was
Okay.
it?
It only took 2 million. That makes me feel better about the world.
Yeah, because most of the movies just CGI, right? Like,
Not great CGI either.
no.
Man.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sharknado's a piece of shit.
So, that gets us to the third thing that Jaws has taught us. Okay?
Okay.
And it's kind of our major, like, kind of themes going forward. And that is sharks are scary AF. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, sharks are scary AF.
Yeah.
Do you know what AF stands for?
Oh,
the kids say it.
uh, accordingly futile.
That's close. Anyway. So culturally, Jaws has had a massive impact on how we view sharks, okay? We've kind of alluded to it a few of them already, but there's been like actually a bajillion million amount of shark movies trying to recapture the magic that is Jaws. All of them fucking failing. I don't care.
Yes.
I don't care if there's a shark movie you like that's not Jaws. It's garbage.
Yeah.
I don't care. Are there any shark movies that outside of Jaws that you think are good?
Okay, so, I define good, like watchable, or that I
That's not
would
good.
watch again.
Is it good?
Not like
That doesn't sound like it's good.
no, not really. Like a few episodes ago, I spoke about The Shallows. That was I thought overall it was a good shark movie, but as just a movie, it was lacking for me. But which I think, to be fair, really is the magic of Jaws. It's just a great movie. Not even a shark attack movie, just a great fucking film. Like it goes in depth on on more themes than any other shark movie, and it does it more subtly than any other shark movie, with great performances, great writing. I mean, there are movies that aren't even shark related that have soliloquies trying to top the USS Indianapolis monologue. and fail. You know, like that. It just no. I've never seen another movie as good as Jaws. To put it in short, no, they all suck comparatively.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're all garbage. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, yeah. All of them.
Jess,
That's
Jess, Jess really
what
likes the
was
Meg, but I'm not a
I
fan.
did. I didn't see the Meg. I heard decent
It's the one
reviews
with
though.
Jason Statham.
Yeah,
I don't know. It makes me roll my eyes.
he's expendable.
Okay. All right. So,
Yep.
since the release of Jaws, the world has been both intrigued and fearful of sharks. I think that's fair to say. The intrigue has led to good things, which I'll get to a little bit later, but really what we're going to be talking about is kind of like that fear that was kind of stoked by Jaws and what came of it. What's interesting is how the fear manifests itself on like a ecological level within our oceans. But before we get straight into that, let's back it up. Let's talk about the past. Okay? So, throughout most of history, like human history, sharks have been considered relatively harmless and like very mysterious because we just we haven't been super interested into like studying sharks for most of our history. So what changed? Okay, enter the 1900s, like early 1900s. Okay, sharks are still generally like considered harmless in America. However, in 1916, up there in New Jersey, okay,
Of course, it's fucking New Jersey. The
I
armpit
forgot
of
the
America.
beach. I forgot the beach, but there was a beach in New Jersey that saw 4 killed and 1 severely wounded in a series of shark attacks over the summer. Okay, when that happened, the New York Times, the New York Herald, and I don't know if this, I haven't heard of this one, the New York World, all newspapers headline the terror of those shark attacks on their front pages for weeks. They were claiming in their stories that the East Coast was infested with man-eating monsters. And that was America's like first, little nibble, just little nibble of shark panic. Okay? That didn't sustain because 12 months later, World War One took place, and that kind of got forgotten. And but there was potential there for shark panic to already kind of manifest itself within the public, but it got stopped by World War One. Okay, so years go by, World War One happens, we get to World War Two, and you have stories of shark attacks on downed servicemen, which then effectively prompted the Navy to create. I think this is so dumb and stupid. Okay, sorry. I was laughing at the end of this. Okay, let's set up. Okay.
All right.
So, the Navy created a research strategy / team specifically for the development of an effective shark repellent. So whenever they're doing their stuff underwater, they can put this repellent down and then boom, fuck, we ain't got to worry about these sharks. We can do our underwater thing. Boom. Makes sense, right?
I'm
Easy.
sorry. Shark repellent is real? So like whenever like 1960s Batman pulled out some shark repellent, that was based on real shit?
Hold on. I got to keep on going. Let me keep on going. So that was kind of in the World War II when they started, or I believe middle of World War II when they started developing that research team to start creating the shark repellent. by the start of the Cold War, that research team would develop a chemical called Shark Chaser. Okay?
Fucking. All right.
So here's the punchline.
Okay.
It was used for decades, despite testimonies that the creatures seemed oblivious to the repellent. So they used a chemical repellent for decades that fucking didn't work. That's what it says. I thought that was really fucking dumb and stupid. Sorry, I just thought
that was great. Good. Thank you for sharing that with me. I actually needed that.
Okay,
that's so
now
fucking stupid.
We're at the start of the Cold War, but not necessarily shark panic amongst the public yet. That's kind of gone. But within the military, it's something that they're working hard to kind of repel because they want to do a lot of water-based actions, And then, right before Jaws came out, there was another incident at Coney Island. Man, I forgot how...
The funnest place in America at the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coney Island. Warriors.
I was trying to find how bad it was.
Warriors. Come out and play.
Oh, is this all of the shark attacks ever in the world? That's crazy. I gotta find it.
You know that just turned 50?
Who?
That movie, The Warriors.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like a week ago, actually, or something like that, a couple days ago.
That's crazy. Alright, well, I can't find the actual... I don't want to... Yeah, I guess death count / injury count. But I can say, in kind of the same way that the shark attacks in New Jersey happened, the media amplified it. And that started to begin that, I guess, shark panic, if you will, within the public. But the straw that broke the fucking camel's back, okay? It all started June 20th, 1975. Jaws. And it's, I don't know, it's both, it's like a great thing and also a really sad thing, but like it was just so good, and it like truly cemented fear within the collective consciousness of the world. It's kind of really weird how that worked. And like something I actually didn't know. Slight aside, did you know I feel so stupid. I didn't know it was initially a best-selling book, and I feel really bad not knowing that.
Yeah, I recall that. I don't know anything about the book. I've never read it. I don't care.
The person who wrote the book actually helped write the script for Jaws. And funnily enough about him, I'm going to try and shout him out. Novelist Peter Benchley. He would later go on to advocate for like marine conservation because he realized, slight spoiler for what I'm about to get into, he actually had thoughts that I think kind of summed up the movie's impact, right?
Yeah.
He said the movie generated an unprecedented audience response of excitement and terror. For me, gonna be honest, it was mostly terror, but teach his own. The idea of marauding sharks became entrenched in the psyche of bathers around the world. I think bathers mean swimmers, but whatever.
That's a weird choice of words, but
yeah, it was in the 70s or whatever. Anyway, creating a fear that the media exploited. And I'm gonna be real with you. That kind of gets us to fucking Shark Week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff
Okay.
like Shark Week is something that's kind of taking that energy that was created by Jaws and just turned into a whole fucking spectacle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess we can finally get into like the real world effects.
All right.
Well, no, there's one last little thing actually I want to say about the author. He later expressed that he regret for his tone when writing about sharks, and he felt like it indulged in like an already present and false belief about sharks. So shout outs to him, trying his best to reverse kind of what he started in a way.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's got to be hard, right? If you...
Yeah.
Which, like, clearly...
Yeah.
He seems like a good guy. I don't know him personally.
And, by the way,
I don't know anything about him,
he passed away in 2006. But, like, until his death, like, he was big on marine conservation. So, good on him, He understood sharks' place in the ecosystem and was... Well, sorry. Let me talk about what happened. After the release of the film, okay? Shark populations plunge as fishermen attempted to catch trophies. The fear that the movie and terror that the movie Jaws created also kind of created like this excitement of like killing this like man-eating predator, right? Okay, so shortly after that movie comes out, Jaws, sharks and shark hunters becomes like a really bankable commodity for the media that was guaranteed to attract the public. So, in a, let's say, for-profit scenario where you're trying to make money, and you got this thing that's guaranteed to get you money, obviously, you beat it over the head until it stops making you money. Anyway, sorry. I'll get off. So, let's ask a question, okay? How many sharks do you think are killed each year?
Currently?
Yeah, on average.
Worldwide. Each year. See, I would want to say like 100, but that seems low.
100?
Yeah, 100.
You think 100 sharks are killed each year? Okay.
You didn't. Why'd you have to say it like that?
You were close.
Really?
Close. Yeah.
Above
it was 100
under?
million. 100 million.
Fuck.
Very close.
Fuck.
I mean, not close in like numbers wise, but like if you said one more word, it would have been exactly the same. 100 sharks, 100 million sharks, like tomato, like.
See, I'm a piece of shit because I was sitting here thinking I should guess higher, like 1,000.
100 million.
That's insane. That's crazy, man. 100 million sharks are killed each year. Each year. Why? Who's eating them? Are they still trophies? Who's got room for all these sharks?
World's a big place.
You would have a big fucking warehouse for 100 million sharks, man. And I understand that, like, it's not on that one dude who's got a large dead shark emporium. Yeah. Yeah, it's not obviously it's not fucking Ishmael over here, but it's many people. Still, that's insane.
Yeah.
100 million.
Also, more than 30% of
Oh my
shark
god.
species are considered at least threatened.
How many species are there? Because there are only like 5 that are actually aggressive, right? Like 5 to 10. So like no,
There's
like
not there's not many
no
that are
exactly.
super
There's like
aggressive.
there's like bull shark, tiger shark. I think great whites are effective, aggressive. And then like maybe 1 or 2 others, but like that's damn.
Yep.
That's bullshit. Like out of at least 30 species, maybe closer to 50 total of shark. I don't know. I'm not a shark expert. We need the guy from Jaws who was a shark expert.
Yeah. He definitely wasn't an actor.
I don't remember his. I. Yeah, but like,
I know we
it's
need
kind
a
of like
bigger
Grey's
boat.
Anatomy or whatever. They pick a little something up.
Grey's Anatomy happens in Seattle.
Oh,
I
yeah, it
never
does, I
watched an
guess.
episode of Grey's Anatomy, but whenever anyone finds out I live in Seattle, they're like, "Oh my god, Grey's Anatomy," and sorry, I just had to say that.
Does anybody ever hit you with like, oh my god, Nirvana or some shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Seattle right now, but originally I'm from North Carolina. Oh my god, Starbucks.
Pearl Jam, am I right? Yeah. Yeah, Pearl Jam. Even flow. Yeah. Sorry.
That's what I love about Eddie Vedder. Is he doesn't ever sing with consonants. It's vowels only.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's talk about the one positive side of Jaws, right? And that is the surge of scientific interest that it expired, okay? Sharks were once considered these like mysterious beasts of the deep, and now they're heavily studied, and now we are more aware than we've ever been of their vulnerability right now with them being hunted so much. But with that said, okay, sharks still have to shake their like fearsome reputation because as of today, the perception is that sharks are stalking, godless, killing machines. Okay, and we need this.
Godless.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I thought that was funny. That's a reference to a Stephen Colbert bit. Anyway.
That was good.
So to wrap this up, I just wanted to do. There was this little nugget of info, and I just wanted to share it, and we can wrap it up. Okay. Between the years of 2003 and 2008, okay,
Okay.
4 people died of a shark attack in the United States. In that
In a
same
5-year period?
Yeah. 2003
Okay.
and 2008, 4 people.
Hmm.
In that same time frame, how many do you think were killed by cattle?
Oh shit.
4 people, sharks.
20.
108. Cows are the real stalking, godless, killing machines. I end my case. That should be a lawyer.
Cow? How do you get killed by a fucking cow? Like,
Moo. All right.
yeah, that was crazy. Ah, God, that was a good one. I thought last week's was good. That was fucking good.
Yeah, man, Jaw's good.
Jaws is good, but your presentation was good. I can't fucking believe that, man. Like, the sheer panic. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. As as we do this podcast more and more, as we do each episode, it really makes me fucking afraid for how influential media is. How influential a fucking movie can be.
Yeah.
Into people's everyday lives, like into their psyche.
Yeah,
To make them
like
think they need to kill sharks.
I was about to say. I was gonna undermine everything you just said by then saying, yeah, like how Top Gun got to increase the Navy recruiting staff by 500%. Sorry.
God damn it.
So yeah, now let's
I'm
go
really...
to the
Yes.
or the present.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think there's anything else needs... If you haven't seen Jaws, go see it. Like, Jesus. You've had time.
Wait, that was wait. Never mind. We can't do this.
Sorry. I went...
That was way too fast. You gotta ease into it. That's the whole reason why it's tension. Because it's so agonizingly slow at start. And then when the music kicks off, like, you're dead. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ruined it.
Alright.
Alright, well... Yeah, would you like to do our segue? I think we'll have music, but... It's time for a presentation made just for you. Now, now we move to
our breaking into musical. What the fuck?
Oh,
no, whatever, dude. Nope, we're done. Moment ruined.
That's pretty good. I ruined the Jaws music. I ruined our own music that hadn't even come into existence yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I ruined even flow for like a half a second.
One could say you're a ruiner of joy.
At least I got a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my gimmick. I
mean, sounds like a bad one, but you know, everyone's got to have something.
Well, that's why it's good. No one's doing it.
If you say so.
So now we move to the present, and that would be me talking about some films I've seen lately here in the present. So I actually haven't really watched anything new that we haven't already discussed. I actually went back and watched 2 films that I should have already seen because we've talked about both of them, however briefly. I watched Judas and the Black Messiah.
Great movie.
It was incredible. And I finally watched Everything Everywhere All at Once. And it was even more beautiful. I fucking cried, man.
Yeah.
At the end of that movie. It was so... Yeah. I'm mad at myself for not watching it sooner.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, there are actors in it that I absolutely love. Like, I love every actor in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Like, I don't think I can think of anyone.
Jamie Lee Curtis kills it.
Jamie Lee Curtis fucking kills it. Michelle
even in a minor role.
Yeah, exactly. I loved her. Like, I loved her. I love what they did with her character. I love that they didn't treat that like a throwaway character.
Yeah, and they could have.
Yeah, you totally could have. It was been so easy to just like, well, it could have been, but then it couldn't have been because of how intricate the story was. It was so every piece of Everything Everywhere All at Once was so thought out, man. Like everything was mise en place, goddammit. Everything was in its place. And they used such fantastic imagery that fits so well symbolically with the themes they were trying to address, which were very widespread because it's everything everywhere all at once. And they did it so well. They did exactly what I think you can only do when you're trying to do to make a movie like this, where not necessarily everyone is your audience, but everyone ends up being your audience because your theme is just so overreaching. Um, and they did it in a funny way that made you grossed out at times
Mm-hmm.
and was hilarious at others and fucking heartbreaking in others.
Yeah.
And totally, and at times like just like totally flat and shallow. And then they contrast that with such hard highs and lows within the character dynamics, within the relationships, and with their each character's own arc. Fuck, that was an
Yeah.
experience, man. Yeah, it
It's a
that
beautiful
I've
movie.
been. It was a gorgeous movie, man. I felt the same, but on a whole nother level. It was like I was watching American Beauty again. You
Mm-hmm.
kind of feel the same by the end of that movie. Fuck Kevin Spacey, but you feel the same by the end of that movie. Just putting that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like can't watch that movie anymore. Kind of ruins it for me. Him being with like an underage person.
Yeah.
Kind of
Understandable.
kind of don't sit right anymore. But you feel the same way, man. There's just because I love movies. I love movies that talk about two things: life and death. Those are the two main themes, and everything in between is just everything everywhere all at once. You know, like the movies that do that are the reason I love movies, man. Like, yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to hog the mic, but yeah, man, that was just fucking beautiful. I've been waiting for that movie longer than I've known about that movie. Like, oh shit, man. Uh, yeah, that's all I can say about it. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but
Yeah.
yeah, go watch it. It deserves best. I haven't seen anything else much this year, but it deserves best picture.
I would agree with that right now.
Putting my stamp on it. Yeah, because like I just there that is such a it's such a unique movie,
Yeah.
and like I said, there are not movies do not come around every fucking year or even every other year where it encapsulates almost every thing you can think of, every important piece of life. And there are movies that are great and go into into deep dives into specific themes, but it's super hard to do such an existential theme in a film. It can be very difficult, I think,
Mm-hmm.
personally. But and movies that can do it are my favorite,
Yeah.
hands down. Um, so thank you for recommending that. And yeah,
Best movie I've seen in
Judas
the
and the
last 5 years
yeah, yeah, yeah,
for me.
yeah, exactly, yeah, absolutely. And it fits. It's crazy. It fits so well. Like they definitely did. Daniels did a great job with the timing of this movie, just everything in this movie. There's such a market for this movie too. Like even from a business standpoint, from an artistic standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
from a business standpoint, like I'm amazed, really. This that it's unique, for sure. Says such powerful things about what it means to exist and be human
Yeah.
in this universe, another universe, or all of them at the same time somehow. And yeah, man. Like I really hate it. Like it's such like it makes you almost believe like this is one of those movies that could help heal people or help people. You know?
I hope it's
I don't
so.
even. Yeah. Yeah.
Great
So
movie.
everything, everywhere,
Perfect.
all at once. It was okay.
Yeah, it's perfect. I don't care what anyone
It was all
says.
right. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I'd watch it again. Sure. Yeah, no, but also Judas and the Black Messiah was really good. Not what I expected, because I really expected a portrait of Fred Hampton's life, which it was, but it was only one period in his life, and he wasn't really the main center of attention in the film. But I really love what they did with it, because the themes expressed in that movie um, are so much more important. Fred Hampton is in that film as an example of uh, problem. The trying to think of the term. I don't know. It's a wonderful. It's a great view into how capitalism works with racism and complacency all at the same time to destroy beautiful things and beautiful people. Like, because it's really, I went into it a little confused and thrown off, because Judas and the Black Messiah was the name of it, and I'm saying, okay, so Black Messiah is, of course, Fred Hampton, who's come to help his community uh, and fight against racial oppression, but also racially based oppression. But also, Judas is the dude that is the informant and comes in and infiltrates him. But it was such a crazy look, and it was a crazy look into how capitalism works. And they start the movie with a quote, with like a quote from Fred Hampton, I believe, of him saying, this is capitalism, we fight it with socialism. And like, that's the whole thing. The whole Fred Hampton was only able to be destroyed. Uh, Not his legacy, of course, but he was only able to be killed, and his organization, his family he had, was only able to be brought down because of complacency and capitalism. This dude just needed money, and also needed to make a deal at the time, and that's all the FBI needed. You
Yeah.
know, it's crazy. It was really good. Funny in some parts, but just overall heartbreaking. Really great visual storytelling. Really intense scenes, like the scenes where they're like thinking he's an informant and he has to convince them otherwise.
Uh-huh.
And then in other parts, just absolutely horrifying and disgusting. Yeah, yeah, really good. Daniel Kaluuya does a great job. Um, I think the whole cast does. Yeah, it was good.
Great movie.
Yep. I don't know. It's hard to critique that one, because like really and and that's kind of like the theme with both of these movies that I watched this week is overall what's important about these are the themes within them. Um,
Yeah, the story, the
which
message
is
you're trying to tell.
Yeah, exactly. Which I don't know. Some people just enjoy films for as eye candy, which I definitely do enjoy films that are good eye candy. But also, if a film can convey a message, then
Man,
that's uh,
I might just be
that's the
old and
goal.
grumpy, but I fucking can't stand movies with no substance or fucking nothing. I don't know.
Really,
Yeah, I don't know.
you can't even like watch them anymore.
I can watch them, but like be mad throughout the entire runtime.
Yeah,
Or if like
yeah,
I don't know it's gonna have or be without substance, I'll be mad like at the end where I'm like, wait, like that's it, you know?
yeah,
But yeah, I don't
yeah.
know. I need
No, I
I
agree.
need you to tell like give me something. Give me
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Which
You know what?
what's
Yeah.
up?
No, nothing. I was gonna bring up The Shallows again because that was a movie I
Man,
watched
you really
recently.
like talking about that movie. Yes, sir.
I do because like the entire middle part of that movie is really good, and the beginning and the end are just fucking shit. It's the weirdest thing. Like I've never seen a movie where like the middle is my favorite part and the beginning and the end are awful. It's such a weird thing because like the beginning is like they're trying to just cram in all this subplot and backstory to this character, and then we got to get to the shark attack, and then we got to cram it all back in at the end, and it's just give me the shark attack, man. I don't even need all this backstory. Like you can give maybe some clues or something, but like that's I hate it because like it's more thought went into the shark attack bit than into the entire script as a whole. That's the only reason. Because like, and it ended up being not as much substance. There ended up not being as much substance to that script as there could have been. I felt. I don't know. We shouldn't keep talking about it. That was like 2 episodes ago, right?
I've never seen it. So I
Yeah,
don't know what to say.
that's fair. I'm just talking to myself.
I'm
just ranting.
All I can
I'm just
say is,
pissed
yeah, it's
off.
another Jaws wannabe. Welcome to
Yeah,
the team. I don't know.
yeah, it fucking is. Every shark movie is just a Jaws wannabe,
Yeah.
right? Like in the same way that every like boy band will never be the Beatles.
Until someone proves me wrong, like I don't think. I think all the other shark movies are garbage. Like I don't know. I'm gonna keep it 100. I haven't seen
Yeah.
all of them, but all the ones I have seen,
Yeah.
I know it's anecdotal, but like I feel like I've seen enough. It's all garbage.
Yeah. That's fair. We established last time that was the scale, right? The scale was from Sharknado to Jaws to gauge
Yep.
how good your shark movie is.
Most of them are closer to Sharknado than anything else.
Where does Jackass's Shark Week fall for you on that?
I don't even know what you're talking about. What is that?
I have poor taste. It's Jackass doing Shark Week.
I mean,
It's Johnny Knoxville pushing his friends
It
into the ocean.
So I haven't seen it. I would assume that's closer to Sharknado.
Probably. It's like somewhere between Sharknado and Jaws 4.
Sounds like shit to me.
All right. Well, everything, everywhere, all at once. I don't think we're gonna be talking about it again. We've kind of touched on enough.
I might talk about it.
We might talk about it again. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably.
If we can talk about the Shallows like 4 or 5 fucking times, we can talk about everything everywhere at once at least 30 times. Jesus.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm fine with that. It was so good. I'm gonna watch it again. That's one I gotta watch probably a few times.
Good.
Yeah.
So I guess that brings us to our final segment.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be
the future.
Pretty short because it's pretty quick, and I don't have a whole lot to say about this film, but I'm excited for it. Black Adam. Okay, so first off, let's point out the obvious. Okay, my name is Adam. I am black.
Yes.
Okay, at this point, I think if you could.
Are you saying you should have been casted, or?
Well,
are you saying you should have got it over the rock?
That actually goes without saying. Come at me, Dwayne. You don't want none of this.
Yo, okay? By the way,
anyway.
You know what? Daniel Kaluuya did a great performance, by the way. Not to move backwards, but he did a great performance. I still say you should have been Fred Hampton. Bro, side by side, somebody... I'm going to post it on our Instagram. I swear to God. It's going to be you, picture you, next to a picture of actual Fred Hampton. And it's pretty damn close.
Yeah, I'm also a better actor, so it makes
That's
sense.
right. Should have been you up there last year, man.
But it's okay, Dan. You know, you do you, man. I ain't trying to like, you know. I'm just saying I would have been way better. It's not like, it's not a slight to you. I'm just better.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to
Okay, let's
Are
just.
you talking to Mr. Clue
I'm
right now?
talking to Daniel directly. We're pretty close.
Okay.
So he checks the pod out like all the time. So I'm just
Okay.
speaking to him directly.
Is
Like,
there
you are great.
is
You're a great
there
actor. I am just better, and that's okay. It's okay.
is there anything we can have like our Bob Barker spinning the wheel moment? Is there anything you want to say to him while at home
To
while we're
Daniel?
here?
To
Yeah.
who? Yeah, I mean,
To
I just said
Daniel,
it.
to Mr. Kaluuya, yes.
I literally just said it.
Okay, I didn't.
I am better,
All right,
but you're good.
yeah, he's all right.
I'd say he's good.
You know who I think has a promising future? That Daniel Day Lewis fella. I think he's
Nah,
going
he
places.
sucks. Can't even. He can't
That
even. Whatever. He sucks.
this new young actress on the scene, Helen
Can't even. Can't even win a
Mirren.
Grammy.
She's
He
going.
sucks.
She has promise.
You get the joke? Grammys are for music.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway,
I
Black
think he has an
Adam.
Emmy. Anyway, yeah.
This would be a good
From
time
Adam,
to
who is
post.
black.
This would be a good time to post that picture I had like 6 years ago where I cosplayed as Black Adam. Have you seen that picture? It's pretty good.
I haven't. You actually
Okay.
did this?
Yeah, yeah. I have a picture. And
Send that.
you should absolutely put it.
Should we put it on the Instagram?
Sure.
Can we do that?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
I look great always. Anyway, so with all that said, even though I absolutely should have been cast for Fred Hampton, I absolutely should have been cast for Black Adam.
Mm.
We'll push that to the side, and I'll just talk about, you know, The Rock. Fucking love him? Question mark?
Are you sure?
Because like, I he's just secretly randomly become the biggest Hollywood actor just randomly. And like, he's in a bunch of like dumb like action movies, but like, I don't know. He's kind of, it's reminiscent, dare I say, of like Arnold to a degree, of how like, you know, he's clearly not a stellar. You're not going into a movie starring The Rock and like getting this like, you're not getting this like eureka moment. You know, you're not gonna have this like super powerful emotional journey. You're gonna get some damn balls to the walls action with this damn like, you know, uh badass fucking unworldly muscular guy, you know, raising his damn eyebrow, you know what I mean? Giving the people's elbow, you know what I mean? And like, I guess he's, I don't know, man. It's insane how he went from like wrestler to like biggest action star today. And he's like, I almost said 60. I think he's like 50 something. Let me look. I gotta give The Rock. The Rock's kind of old. Maybe he's in his 40s. Maybe he's in his 40s. No, he is exactly 50. He is 50 years old. Yeah. Damn, his muscles have muscles, and his muscles have muscles. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. That's fucking terrifying. Yeah, he was. So the only other thing I've been watching, not even movies, that '70s show and the new Sabrina the Teenage Witch series.
Yeah, didn't that get canceled?
Yeah, I think so. It was alright. It was
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got
super
canceled.
fucked up. It was not the same. It was not
a different vision.
Yeah. It was not. It wasn't my Sabrina.
Yeah.
fuck Sabrina aside, digress. I watched an episode of that '70s show. He was in like season 1
The
for an
Rock, right?
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what
playing
you're
his
talking about.
playing his dad.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
pretty
he
cool.
gave a fucking terrible performance.
But that's what I'm saying. He's not. When you purely think of, I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah,
The Rock is not purely. You can't purely think of him as an actor because
yeah.
he's more than that. At this point, he's just like he's honestly just like a marketing god. I don't know. Everyone
He's the
knows The
Rock.
Rock. Yeah, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
just the Rock.
He's bigger than like. I gotta stop myself. This sounds so stupid. I hate it, but it's true. He's bigger than acting. You know what I mean? No, he is. He is as a person.
Yeah.
Because he's clearly not making his money on his acting ability. It's more than that. It's his presence as like an action actor. It's not his acting ability. And that's not it is a knock on his acting ability. But like that's fine. We all have different things. Like just because you're not a great he has like bursts of like being a great actor. Like
like
so I'm not trying to say he's a like dog shit actor. He's not. Sure. But like that is not his acting ability is not why he's making as much money as he is.
Yeah.
He's just like he's put his body into hell to look like a fucking god, and he looks great in action movies, and he can act to a very serviceable level, and and man, he's fucking
that's all you
hit
need to
the
do.
jackpot.
Well, see, and that's the other thing too,
and like Black Adam is like honestly like he's been in a bunch of action movies, big high budget, but like I feel like Black Adam is like his apex in terms of like him as an action star. This is I feel pretty confident this might be like one of the biggest movies he's ever been involved in on a budget wise standpoint, and like superhero movies are kind of like as much as I'm fatigued with superhero movies, they're kind of like the biggest money generators in film right now. So obviously the biggest action star being in I guess the biggest genre of film right now, kind of a big deal because really he's not really done anything in the superhero genre, honestly.
Yeah, because like before this, probably the biggest budget items would be the Fast and Furious series and Jumanji, right?
Yeah.
Journey to the Center of the Earth, maybe, I don't know.
I'm actually curious
what his top grossing films are, because you're not wrong, man. I mean, well, and the other thing too is that's the market for films right now, right? The most successful films are either science fiction, action, adventure, or you have a celebrity attached, right? You got to pick your celebrity wisely because you're gonna get their demographic, right? Whatever that is, and it's got to match the demographic you're going for with your movie, and like marketing is very celebrity based. Even Subway was like, get us Steph and get us Venus and get us Serena. While you at it, fuck,
And I'm gonna be honest, he looks great in the Black Adam costume. Not as great as me.
He looks to fit.
By the way, at this point, I need you to put a picture of me and The Rock side by side. Okay. Clearly, once that's shown
from your cosplay.
Yeah. Once that's shown, it'll be obvious that I should be Black Adam. So please post a picture of me next to The Rock.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Just to prove my point. But yeah. all I have to say about this movie, I haven't really talked about the movie. I've mainly just talked about The Rock. The movie looks like it could be kind of interesting. It's it could be either kind of interesting and like good, or a complete dumpster fire. And because of that, I have pretty low expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And I love movies like that because if it's bad, I can that's fine. Like I don't whatever. But if it's great, like I don't know, I feel like that heightens my appreciation for the movie because I kind of went in with low expectations and then the movie blew me out of the way. Blew me away, so I'm like, yeah, hopefully it's good, the
Yeah.
trailer looks it looks stylistically pretty cool.
Who's directing?
That's a great question. I'm glad you asked.
Well, I don't know. I just don't have high expectations for DC movies anymore.
Whoa! They've had a couple good ones. What do you mean?
Yeah, a couple, and not recently.
Not re- Wait, did you not like the Joker?
Hmm. Fair enough. All right, I like Joker. Fair enough.
And then you say recently. Their most recent one's the damn Batman. So come at me, bro.
All right, I guess so. See, I guess they're just trying to go like. That's the deal, right? They're trying to go like they're trying to start going like really dark with their the DC movies. It feels like to
I don't know what
contrast
the hell
with the
they're trying to do,
Marvel.
man. I don't know what the hell they're
Well,
trying
because
to do.
the Black Adam trailer to me looked like a much more kind of dark feel, like a
Yeah,
more
but
like gothic, but like
Shazam.
yeah,
Did you watch that movie?
no,
That one felt like a Marvel movie.
that I thought it was.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
it's a DC movie. Shazam and Black Adam are like arch rivals. Come on.
All right, yeah, I didn't realize that.
So yeah, Shazam is a DC movie that came out within the last 5 years, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And that so like I think I don't know where DC's going. They're kind of been all over the place. Aquaman was a movie that wasn't as nearly as dark. It was more campy and stuff.
Yeah,
Granted, that was like 6 years ago now.
yeah.
Crazy. Fuck time.
Aquaman's been a minute.
But yeah, like, I don't know. DC doesn't fucking know what they're doing. They'll figure it out, hopefully, one of these days.
Yeah.
Marvel will be in like phase 9 soon enough. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Jesus.
But yeah.
You think it's gonna get to the point where like the same thing that happened with Game of Thrones happens to Marvel? They eventually get ahead of the comics and
No, that's impossible.
and they just gotta make it up.
No, that's
Yeah,
impossible.
Yeah, I mean, because chronologically, they're still in like early comics. There's so many like offshoots, like so many comics and characters that branch off from the universe.
Yeah, they're like
It'd be
ongoing.
really hard.
There's a lot of comics coming
Yeah.
out all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how many Marvel has. I mean, I'm sure I've never.
A metric shit ton.
Yeah. I'm American. Keep that metric system away from me.
That's fair.
Yeah,
The metric system is useless.
To us.
Us Americans.
Yeah. Everybody else is literally what they run off of.
So I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of sweating, so I think I'm ready to wrap this episode up because it's fucking light. It's hot as shit.
Cool. Well, cool. I guess that wraps it up then. Do we sign off? Do we sing the song again?
No, you ruined that. My name's Adam.
Dun. Is that too short?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes, that's the first one, but now
Is
it's
it
done.
really?
I don't care.
That feels way
Yeah.
too long. Is it that long?
Look, watch it.
I did. I watched it. I'll watch it again. Alright. Thanks for fucking coming to Film Topology, I guess.
You didn't even say your name. I said, I'm Adam. And then that's where you say, hey.
Call me Ishmael. Some time ago. I don't remember how that book starts. Alright. I'm Tyler.
You're really dropping the ball here.
I did it. Alright, well, thank you for coming to Film Topology Episode 4 and sticking it out with us. And every other shark movie discussed, because they're just not Jaws. So, join...
No, they're garbage.
They're garbage. Yes, every shark movie that is not Jaws is garbage. I think...
Yeah, Jaws 2, 3, 4, I don't care.
I think that was
all of them.
Episode.
Garbage. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, this is not a debate.
Alright.
I'm just speaking truth.
Alright.
Truth to power.
One day you're gonna see a really good shark movie that's gonna make you change your mind.
Then I'll say it. But right now, all of them garbage.